Hello and greetings, my beautiful souls. This is your twin flame read for this week. Well, you can't take that yet. And I'm sorry I'm getting onto this a little bit late, but I started a new job. Or actually, I started an old job, but new to where I am. And I've been losing a lot of sleep. For some reason, I've been waking up on the dot, usually about 2:20 a.m. And I don't have to be to work until 6. So I am wiped out. I am exhausted. Thank God it is Friday. What messages do we have this week for the twin flame connection? What's in the energy this week in the twin flame connection? I feel like there's a chase going on. For some of you, it's like you feel like you're going around in circles, trying to make plans, get plans together, trying to meet up, trying to spend time together. It's almost like going, okay, it's like you're kind of chasing each other, like trying to find that time, trying to match up your schedule so that you can spend time together, and it's really becoming overwhelming or kind of a hassle. Their schedule doesn't meet with your schedule, so there we go again, like, okay, well, what day? And just the time of working and getting schedules together, and then when you have something planned, something comes up and then you have to cancel. You can't go forth with the meeting. Okay, so let's see if I can take this up just a little bit. There we go. So I do feel that this is part of the energy this week, is just trying to come together, getting that, plan to work out. It just seems like there's a lot of roadblocks and a lot of things just keeping you apart at this time. Let's see, what messages can we get clarification on? Is this situation gonna change? What messages are there for the twin flame this week? I definitely do feel that there will be some type of change. You will be able to make time to get together, to meet with each other, or to go and do something. I feel like it's something that has to be planned, whether maybe you're planning a getaway, or planning some type of a full day. I feel like it's just something that you're trying to plan, and there's a lot of obstacles that are coming up, and don't be discouraged. I feel like it's gonna work out. It's gonna plan out. I mean, even if you each need to just request time off from work, and I just feel like all this like cancellation and trying to plan and trying to get together and trying to meet with each other, trying to plan this plan. And I feel like it is some type of a, not just going out to dinner, not going to dinner and a movie. It's something almost like if you're planning to go out camping or going somewhere, getting away, and stuff has just been coming up that, okay, we have to cancel this week because I have to do this, or this came up or something. So this stuff keeps pushing it away, but I do see it happening. It's just something really, really special, I feel, for one of you, that you really need to do it at this, you really want to share this moment or do this trip or day plan with them. And the messages, just don't get discouraged. I see it being canceled, but don't get discouraged. Let's see, what messages do we have this week for the twin flame? What messages do we have? Oof, we got a few cards here. Let's see what we got. Okay, I see a lot of instability right now, a lot of instability. And with that instability, very instability. So let's see. I'm trying to put this into the right words. So for one of you, some of you, there's things that are going on in your life right now that are very, very unstable. And because of this instability, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of pressure being put on you. And I feel like you're carrying a lot of burden. And this is making you actually detour from the connection. I feel like you're so, I don't want to say messed up, but I just feel like there's a whole big mess. I feel like there's a tornado going on and so much going on inside of you that right now you're like, you want to distance yourself from your person. You want to distance yourself from your person because you got so much going on and you feel like, you know what, not now. Let's give it a break, whatever. I feel like you just like going into this ghost mode where you just want to be alone with everything that's happening because everything is so unstable. I hope that makes sense. Because the message is coming through like everything is just so unstable that you want to be alone. Excuse me. You want to be alone and not involve them, or maybe like, you know what, I just want to be alone. I don't want to waste your time. Yeah, that's what I see coming in with this instability. It's one of you, whether it's them or you, has just so much shit going on that you're veering off the road or veering off the path right now and disconnecting yourself from that connection because that's something that you feel that you need to do, or you don't want to involve them in it, or you don't want them to see your vulnerability, or you don't want them to know that you're actually going through hell right now. Let's see what other messages we have for the twin flame connection this week. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I do feel that there's kind of like this cat and mouse chase going on for some of you. Like, I'm gonna chase them, and they're liking the chase, but they're not. So they're liking the chase, but they're not. They're still like they're liking the chase. So I'm feeling this word come out, but it doesn't make any sense. But I feel like one of you is chasing the other, and the other likes the chase. So they are, I don't want to say ignoring, but they love it when you're going after them, when you're chasing them, when you're the one that's calling, when you're the one that's texting. Like, they really love that attention. And so I don't know why I want to say reciprocate. Let's see what messages we have for the twin flame. And that went on the floor and under the table. So I do feel, again, there's a separation. There is a going this way and going that way. Like, you've come to like a fork in the path of this relationship, of your divine connection. You've come into this like fork, and they're rearing off this way and leaving you here, and you're here and you're waiting for them. And again, it's because they don't want you to see their weakness, or they don't want to see you at a weak time in their life. So something's really going on with them, or this could be you. Something's really going on with them, and they don't want to see you to see them like this. They want to deal with this and get past it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, what messages do we have? What messages do we have for the twin flame this week? I feel a lot of pressure. Like there's just a lot of pressure. So is one of you more demanding or wanting to connect, wanting to see the other, really pressuring, like, I want to see you, I want to see you, I want to see you now, I want to see you today, I want to see you tomorrow, I want to see you. Just a lot of pressure with this relationship, and that I feel is kind of making them distance. Boy, this is really a confusing reading, because on one hand we got the chase going on and somebody really loving that chase, but now we have this one where there's a lot of pressure and it's too much for them to handle. It's really too much for them to handle. It's not like you're gonna end the relationship or you're gonna stop seeing each other, but you really need to understand that when you're pressuring and pressuring and pressuring so much that the opposite is happening, you're not gonna get what you want, because in time it's almost like you're pushing them away. That's what they're feeling, because the pressure, there's so much and it's so demanding. Okay. I really hope this makes sense to some of you, and I hope that it does resonate and that you will comment below, because I really want to know. I really do want to know whose lives are being affected by this chase and by this pressure and by not being able to come up with a set plan. What messages do we have this week for the twin flame? Okay, let me take these cards. Okay. Okay, I do see for some of you that may or may not have been in separation, or some of you that are just looking to rekindle or reunite. I do see that opportunity coming in. I do see a union happening. This is like, there's been months, maybe years. I do see the reunion coming, maybe 2 years, 3 years. I see this, a reunion coming in. I see a lot of joy, a lot of love, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of tears, a lot of emotions coming in with that. So that's why I'm feeling that this is already an established connection. Like, you both already are being pulled together or drawn together. You know it's there, they know it's there, but for some reason there's been a separation, possibly a third party. I'm actually, okay, so I'm really feeling something about a DNA result coming in, and they're finding out the DNA result. And when they find out that DNA result, this is when they turn back and go to you. So unfortunately, I feel that somebody's requested a DNA result, and it's going to come back that they're not the father, and they're going to come back. So with that, I feel like they were doing the honorable thing, and they were standing beside the mother and wanting to raise this child together. But I do feel like this DNA result came through, and this is what's going to bring them back. And the thing with this is, like, the love, the tears, everything is wiped away, because you understand what kind of a human this person is, that even though this happened, let's get some clarity on this, because I am feeling that this happened and then shortly after they met you. So I'm feeling like there was already a pregnancy, and then they met you and they didn't know about the pregnancy. So if this is what caused the separation, this is what I'm feeling, is that that's what caused the separation. Okay. Yes. So this is an entirely different message now. So I feel what's coming out of the cards right here is that some of you have ended a contract. Some of you have ended a soul contract. The soul contract has ended, and now it's time for union. I see like just coming into completion. The soul contract has ended. Now it's coming into completion. Now union is coming, because whatever it was that was stopping the union has now been removed. And mysteriously, magically, some way, you're going to be reunited. And you may have given up, or you yourself may have been thinking, it's not going to happen for years. I've been waiting so long. It's not going to happen. And whatever that soul contract is, it's done. It's finished. Now both of you are going to be free. Both of you have done whatever it is you've had to have done, and you're going to be free. Okay, so I'm going to end the reading here. It's going to be a very, wow, that's really interesting reading this week. A lot of messages came through. To me, some of them weren't clear enough, but if the message was for you, then you're understanding what's going on in your connection and with your twin. I love to hear. I love your emails, and I want to thank all of my subscribers and those of you that like, comment, and email me your stories. I just love hearing your twin flame story, how you met, and what's going on. And hopefully you've taken a message today from the cards, from the reading, and you'll understand what's going on in your situation. If this reading today didn't resonate with you, then go ahead and look for one that does resonate, or come back at a next Friday and maybe there'll be a message for you. But understanding that the universe brings the messages when the messages need to come. So not everyone will get a message, but your message will be there when you need it. And if you've come upon my channel by mistake, it's no mistake. The divine has brought you here for a reason. So go ahead and subscribe. And until next time, I encourage you all to live your days with love, laughter, and harmony. Namaste.